All-Star Weekend these past few years has been mid. Like, what's going on here? What's good, YouTube? Welcome to another episode of Wrong vs. Right. I'm your host, Jay. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe below and hit that button. Today we're talking about All-Star Weekend. Let's make some predictions about the three-point contest, the NBA Slam Dunk Contest, and the All-Star Game in the new format. Guys, All-Star Weekend is supposed to be one of the best times of the NBA season. Unfortunately, these last few seasons, it's just been mid. Guys really don't try in the All-Star Game. The Slam Dunk Contest, guys missing dunks. Three-point contest, really not that exciting. But this year, it has a whole new energy. So let's get straight to it. Let's start off with the Starry NBA three-point contest. This year, the contestants are Jalen Brunson, Cade Cunningham, Darius Garland, Tyler Hero, Buddy Hield, Cameron Johnson, Damian Lillard, and Norman Powell. Look, y'all, each one of these guys are snipers that you cannot leave open in the NBA game. What's crazy about this year's contest is that Dame Lillard is looking for his third consecutive NBA three-point contest title. This is a hard contest to judge because you don't know who's going to be on or who's going to be off. If I had to pick a winner, I got to go with Dame Lillard. He's been there so many times before. He has that clutch factor, and you already know what time it is. So I got to go with my guy, Dame Lillard. I think he's going to three-peat. I'm going to say shout out to my guy, Norman Powell. I think he'll come in second. I just got a feeling about it. I can't explain why, but he's been on the heater this season. All right, next we got the AT&T Slam Dunk Contest. This is normally the most exciting part of All-Star Weekend. You got to think in the past, we've had guys like Aaron Gordon, Zach LaVine, Vince Carter, Kobe Bryant. This year's contestants are more so under the radar, but they got bounced. You got Matas Buzelis from the Chicago Bulls, Stephon Castle from the San Antonio Spurs, Andre Jackson Jr. from the Milwaukee Bucks, and then we got reigning champion Mac McClung. Mac McClung is a two-time defending champion. And what sets him apart is the creativity of his dunks, the fact that he's only probably 6'1", 6'2". I mean, the fact that he's in the G League right now, but they still call him up to compete should tell you all you need to know. So look, I hope one of these young guys surprise me, but I gotta go with Mac McClung getting a three-peat. All right, last but not least, well, hopefully not least, we got the All-Star Game. All right, you see the screen here, what we got in the teams. Chuck's team are the global stars, Kenny has the young stars, and Shaq has the young OGs. Quick note, I gotta question what Kenny was thinking when he made his team. His team just does not stack up to Shaq or Chuck's, but let's move beyond that. And the format of the All-Star Game is going to be totally different this year. I actually like it because we know how terrible the All-Star Game has been in the past few years. For Game 1, we got Kenny's young stars against Chuck's global stars. Game 2, we got Shaq's OGs versus Candace's rising stars. And then Game 3 is the championship game with the winner of Game 1 versus the winner of Game 2. I kind of feel like the NBA already knows what the final game is going to be, but they added a little twist to it to try and, be different. But, Kenny's young stars against Chuck's global stars. The fact that Kenny's team is just simply not as good as Chuck's team, I mean, it tells you all you need to know. Chuck's team is going to win Game 1. Now, for those asking, why do I say that? I'm glad you asked that question. Look at Chuck's team and then look at Kenny's team. Chuck has Giannis, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and Nikola Jokic. I don't even need to go further than that. Compared to Kenny's team, who has Jalen, Cade, Ant-Man, great players, but I mean, for real, Giannis, Shai, and Nikola Jokic. The bottom line is I don't know how these teams got made. Game 2, we got Shaq's OGs versus Candace's rising stars. Now, if we look at Shaq's team, we got Jaylen Brown, Steph Curry, AD, who's not going to play, Kevin Durant, James Harden, Kyrie Irving, LeBron, Dame Lillard, and Tatum. And then we got Candace's team is mostly young up-and-coming guys. So it's like, it'll be good to see them play. And it'll be amazing if they win that game against, Shaq's team. But again, I got Shaq's team winning that one. Pretty clear cut. I don't expect any surprises there. So that brings us to the championship game, which I fully expect to be Chuck's team against Shaq's team. So look, my question is, who's checking Nikola Jokic and Giannis? They really could just post up all game if they really wanted to win, but it's an All-Star game, so I don't expect that. We know Steph Curry likes to show out in the All-Star game, so I do think he's going to go off. Oh, and Chuck has Wembanyama. I forgot about that too. Yeah, I mean, you know what? When you look at this, I hope it's a great game, but Chuck's team just has too much. They got Wemby, Giannis, Nikola Jokic, and Shai. Like, what's going on here? So there you have it. I have Chuck's global stars totally winning the All-Star game this year. I'm going to go out on a limb, and I'm going to say Wembanyama wins the All-Star game MVP. Also, side note, Giannis is not playing in this game. I just realized that. But I still got Chuck's team winning. But hopefully it's a good competitive game. That's what the All-Star game has been missing for all these years. But let me know your predictions down below in the comments. And be sure to subscribe if you're new to the channel. Everybody can't be wrong. Everybody can't be right. I'm out.